There are two important facts about life you might not know. One, no mineral is more crucial to longevity than magnesium. Two, the most effective form of magnesium is stabilized magnesium ions. That's where REMAG comes in by Dr. Carolyn Dean. Experience the benefits of stabilized ionic magnesium and support your health today. Visit rnareset.com and use offer code MIRACLE10 for 10% off your first order. Visit rnareset.com and use offer code MIRACLE10 for 10% off your first order.
It's a common sense recap of the big stories. It's Katz and Cosby on 77 WABC.
And joining us now, you guys, Dr. Marc Siegel is here on the line. Dr. Siegel, first off, you want to talk about bird flu. It seems like there's so many things going on, but tell us how big of a concern this is.
Well, I want to talk about bird flu because you want me to talk about it, but I'm not. No, I always do what you want because you're actually very attuned to medical issues.
Well, by the way, that's why I love you. I love when a guy says, I'll do whatever you want. That's the right answer. That's the right answer, no matter whatever day. Dinner, dessert, absolutely perfect. So, Dr. Siegel, let me then switch gears then, because what I'd love to talk about is the psychology. You were fabulous. I was watching you on Fox a little bit talking about the psychology about these people that are attracted to Luigi Mangione. This is the guy, the United Healthcare CEO, who was gunned down, the suspect in the case, brought back to New York. And it was incredible yesterday to see all these people almost like glorifying him. And you could see it's really a concern for security reasons, too. Talk about just from a medical standpoint, what is going on and how big of an issue is this? And also just how concerning, I think, and troubling for law enforcement.
Just so well said by you. And I was thinking, as you just said it, the issue of anonymity. Because of social media and the way this country has gone and the fractured society, dissociation, people hide behind anonymity, and they actually try to justify taking action on behalf of a cause, which ironically, in this case, the Democrats brought this on us, right? So Democratic senators like Elizabeth Warren are talking about the relationship of between this murder and our broken healthcare system. Excuse me, Senator Warren, but first of all, the HMO piece of this started under Hillary Care, and then you had Obamacare. So what are we talking about? United Healthcare has profited off of all of this, but this doesn't mean that the CEO of the company is supposed to be murdered or anything like that. He's a human being. He's working for a living, and maybe a huge living, but in a sector that he didn't create. The Democrats created it. So the irony there is profound. And by the way, because of how well you presented that, it occurs to me it has a reverberation with the assassination attempt on President Trump. I mean, people that were angry at him, when he was running for president, and he's supposed to be shot at, it's really disturbing to me from a mental health point of view that anybody would make the connection between an attempt to take somebody's life and whatever their ideology is at the moment.
How big also, within the healthcare industry, it's so scary, Dr. Siegel, to see these posters that are around town and you see them like crossing out like one done. I mean, this is scary stuff. How big of a concern is it in the healthcare industry and how much more security also around a lot of the people, sadly, for just doing their job?
And I think that they're going to need a lot more security, and I think there's a lot of hatred that's being misplaced. And I think, it's unrelated to the second truth here, which is patients can't see doctors, doctors not getting reimbursed, reimbursement is shrinking. The reason I brought up Hillary Care is that started the point, and John Catsimatidis is going to love this as one of the most successful businessmen in our country's history, that doctors stopped being paid for delivering the services.
When did I surpass Elon Musk?
Yeah, when did he surpass
just
Elon?
now. Breaking news.
Yeah, breaking news. Wait, where's the breaking news sounder? It's Friday before Christmas.
Breaking news, WABC.
Hey, can you say that again, Dr. Siegel?
I said, short of Elon Musk.
Hey, if Elon is only $495 billion ahead of me.
That's right.
But who's counting?
Pretty damn good. And you know what I love about John is that he ranges into different sectors. He's not just amazing in oil or amazing in food. He's also amazing with this radio station and with media. So, Elon Musk,
compliments will get you everywhere.
Absolutely. Elon doesn't own a radio network. I mean, you're right.
And he couldn't get his rocket to the space station. And he couldn't get his rocket to the space station fast enough. Speaking of other medical stories, these astronauts that
They're
are
still
up
stuck.
No, he wants to leave him up there as a symbol of where Boeing failed.
It's February.
understand
February,
that.
they're supposed to be able to come down.
Yeah,
They're
hopefully,
in bad
right?
shape. I mean, look, they're
It's been
celebrating
put off.
Christmas, but they're losing weight, and it's very psychologically difficult. And for their bones, because they're basically in free fall, even though there's gravity up on that space station, 85% gravity, it's moving. So it's not like you have solid ground up there. So they're living in free fall, and it's very bad for the body, bad for the heart, bad for the bones, and bad psychologically. But they're celebrating Christmas, and they're heroes.
Yeah, they definitely are heroes. Well, thank you very much. And I agree with you on the John Musk stuff there, Dr. Siegel. I think John should be first, though. So I'm going to play it back because I think originally you said he was better than Musk, right?
Well, he is, but then, no, he is. John is my number one. John is number one at the top here. Musk, is in a different sector.
That's a good answer. Spoken like a good doctor. Dr. Siegel, we love you. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas. So great
Thanks
to
for
have
having
you
me.
with us.
Great to be with you.
Thank you. We love you. Thank you. That was a good one, John. Good breaking news there.
Dr. Siegel, we're lighting the menorah on December 30th. Remember.